before we get started with this video, I would like to ask all of you to leave a comment suggesting a name for my peer in the comment section down below. Right now. Right now? Have you done? Good. Right, on with the video. Greetings guys, Carolman here, and welcome to episode number 85 of Minecraft Alpha to 1.17. So, in this video, got quite a decent amount of work to do in this video. Well, not really in all honesty, but, you know, hopefully we'll try and get as much done as possible. So, in this video we're going to be, hopefully, fingers crossed, trying to possibly finish off that pier actually. So yeah, without further ado, let's go. And unfortunately, we don't have anyone new to add to the shoutout card today, simply because we've got no new commenters nor subscribers. So, yeah, never mind. So obviously the pier is over here, and I've got a decent amount of wool now, so hopefully I'll be able to finish off that carpet. But yeah, we can always finish it off in the next video if we have to. Only if we have to, that is, though. Here, and obviously I'm actually going to keep an eye out for sheep, just so I can, you know, get some more wool from them. Yeah, between this video and the last video though, sheep have been a little bit stubborn actually. In fact, the last video I literally called stubborn sheep because of how stubborn those sheep were being. But anyway, this is the pier over here, and obviously I haven't got a name for it yet, and that's obviously because, as you saw from the start of this video, I am basically going to let all of you guys decide the name. So this is actually going to be the last video in which suggestions for the name are actually going to be counted. So yeah. Also, I just realised I've got some glass actually, which I did put on to smelt just for the episode, but in all honesty, I can just get back towards the end of the video to get some. Might be able to even find some sheep along the way, so hey, it's not all bad. So yeah, this is what we have been building in the last few episodes. This is basically going to be a restaurant actually. Yeah, that's mainly going to serve nothing other than fish. So yeah, it's going to be called the Fishy Restaurant, I've decided, which I think is quite a funky name. Probably not though, it's probably a bit of a cheesy name, but I don't care. So yeah, it's going to have light blue carpet, and luckily we do have enough actually, so yay! And it's also going to have this upstairs area up here. So let's try and finish this bit off now actually. So this bit here, by the way, is all going to be a staff only area. And actually out here, this is actually where I'm going to have an upstairs balcony, which will basically go a bit close to the water. So that way, the idea is you can go fishing from there. Basically, you know, the fish can be gathered right from the restaurant itself. So yeah, hopefully it'll be quite an efficient restaurant. But yeah, first of all, we need to try and finish it off though. Ooh, and yeah, I've just seen we really don't have enough sandstone for this actually. Is there any more we could do actually here? Quickly see, I know what we can do. We can actually start doing some of the tables. That is, provided that the mechanic actually works though. So yeah, let's quickly light some of this up actually, just before I get some creepers spawning in here. Because basically, a way you can actually make tables, by the way, in this game, is normally, if you sort of like, well, you'll kind of see in a second, but basically if you have like a pressure plate on top of a fence, then you can sort of create the look of a table, but that just depends on whether the mechanics still work. Like I said, well, did work here. So yeah, let's see. So you usually place it like this, but nah, it doesn't work here actually, so I think we're just going to have to do just wooden planks here. Although what I might do eventually though, provided that some of you remind me, is when they do eventually add the ability to place things on top of fences, then we will probably have to change it, but for now we're just going to do it like this. So yeah, I know it looks a bit dumb, but I can really do that too much. In fact, actually what I think I might do here is just because I don't really want to have too much of the same material, I am actually quickly going to have logs as the tables on here. So we're going to have 3 inside tables, although we might eventually have some outdoor tables as well. So, let's quickly have a table here as well. So, yeah. Let's also have maybe like a double table here actually. Actually, maybe a single table. Yeah, it will just be a single one, but still. You know, for those people who, you know, are lonely. Actually, I think now I think about it though, I think a better use of this is probably going to be basically, you know, Like sometimes when you go into restaurants, like you know that thing where like, let's say you're going down here and like blah de da de da la 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 la, and then you come here and then basically there's a waitress is here or a waiter, and then basically they ask to show you to their seat, eat, and then basically like you can register your name on there, order some food potentially, and yeah, then you go and sit down. I think that can actually be a store here. So yeah, I think that's going to be a good use of that. So yeah, unfortunately we are going to have just 3 tables inside, but still, it's better than none, I guess. Right, so quickly make 16 stairs, aka chairs. Actually, here's a fun fact actually for some of you guys. It's basically, there was actually, for quite a while actually, I don't know when it was moved exactly, there actually used to be a texture file in the game files for a thing that looked like a table actually. And yeah, it was never actually used in game, but yeah, it remained there for quite a while actually before eventually being removed. So yeah, like if they ever did use it, that could have actually meant we actually did have tables then. You don't have to like install furniture mobs if you want actual tables. Right, so thing up here actually, I think we will just do some wooden stairs here then. Some wooden planks, sorry, not stairs. Just so it sort of looks a bit like a stacked up here. And then up here we'll probably have cobblestone there, just sort of matched up here down below there. Right, so actually I think here we're probably going to need the cobblestone though, so it's not going to need to be there. So let's actually get rid of this block here, just because I don't really want to have it all completely square. So let's do it like this then, so it's a little bit rounded. Right, so there we go. So let's actually make a crafting table in here, because obviously I'm probably going to need one. And yeah, the thing that we can do is we can actually make some fences. Quickly, just make those very quickly. Boom. And I'm going to need 8 in each slot here. In fact, let's just not do it like that actually. Let's just do it like this actually, because this is a bit quicker. So boom, 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 and boom. And boom, and boom. Perfect. Yeah, I think it might be a couple. I mean, potentially be a couple short. Actually, no, I don't think so. Actually, I think this will be enough. Actually, and let's actually quickly test this platform out anyway, because I've actually got a feeling that this might be a bit high. Let's see if we can get any fish at all. So obviously we need to wait for the bobber to go down. Especially like it's not like in modern versions, where basically sometimes you might see some bubbles coming towards the fishing rod, which basically lets you know a fish is about to come. So yeah, it can be quite useful actually as a bit of a timer. But yeah, I think the fish are being a bit stubborn. But I know what we can do actually to improve this. Just hold this actually just a second. I think what we will do is we'll actually have a wooden slab here, just sort of, you know, raise up a little bit. So yeah, there we go. So in all honesty, because I don't really think anyone is actually going to be ridiculous enough to jump up here. Actually, this boat might be a little bit dangerous though. So let's do it like this. And in all honesty, I don't really think anyone is actually going to jump over. Even then, they'll just be landing in some water anyway. But still. So yeah, I think this is actually going to be a good fishing pose. And so yeah, let's see if we can get a fish actually. Maybe have our first proper cooked fish actually in the actual restaurant. Oh, hang on, I think I just missed one there. Oopsies. Be very careful here, and let's see if we can spot it. So you do need to be a bit more, you know, careful in beta versions. Okay, come on, will it go? Perfect, got one. Right, so now what we can do is let's actually make a couple of furnaces in here. So let's just do 4 furnaces in here, because I think that'll probably be enough. Actually, let's do a 5th one actually. So that way we can basically have like an entire wall filled with them. So let's quickly do it like this. Good. And as well as that, we're going to need to have some chests on the other side. So there we go. And now let's quickly put this fish in. Quickly place some of these, and yeah, I think then we can actually, you say this kitchen area is mostly completed. So what I'm going to just do before we actually go back to my house, actually just get some stuff, I am quickly going to do the tables up here. Because I think I've got all the right things I'm going to need for that, actually. In fact, I'm pretty sure I do. So yeah, let's just do that now, just to save me a bit of time when I get back. So let's see how many you can fit in. So probably going to need to be like this. You're only going to be able to fit two in here, actually. Yeah, well, we could actually have a small balcony area up here. Or maybe we could have like, maybe like a two-seater one. Yeah, I think we could do that, actually. So let's just do it, have one like this up here then. Albeit though, this will probably have to be the most expensive table. So yeah, this is going to be a little table out here. So we are first going to need a couple of fences, actually. Let's quickly just do that very quickly. Boom, good, boom, 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 and boom. And done. Good. So let's go and place these here. And yeah. So I think all we're going to need to do now, actually, before we can say most of this interior is finished, just need to build a table here. And yeah, let's just use these wooden slabs, just gonna need to get rid of them. So yeah, there we go. So now I'm going to do, I'm actually just going to quickly go back to my house and get a little bit more sandstone and a little bit of glass, actually. I think let's quickly just create another boat, just because I think I had a boat accident earlier. And let's just create 4 even, just because, you know, 4 is better than 1. In fact, more is better than 1 because, you know, it's few spares. The only exception, though, is basically if it's more bad enchantments, like Curse of Vanishing. Oh, but yeah, I think they're actually going to be a bit stacked up here. Oh, really, not that one. See if we can perfectly stack this one, though. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, that's actually something you could do, actually. Like, we could technically go on top of the sugarcane observatory, maybe, like, break onto the roof, actually. And then we can actually just see how many boats we can stack up, actually. I might do that soon, actually. Just I think that might be a bit of a fun episode. Because, yeah, I've heard some criticism, actually, about my channel that it's not really enjoyable enough. So, yeah, I think I need to work on that a bit. Right, so first, let's quickly go and get some glass, as well as some sandstone. And, yeah, I think then we'll probably have enough, actually, to mostly finish that thing off. Other than, and then the big fishy on top of it, which we're probably going to do in the next video. And even then, I still need to sort of work out exactly what it's going to be like, though. Also, just realised I was on peaceful there. Oopsies. I know exactly why I was on peaceful there. I think it was because a creeper was about to blow up my house, which I really wasn't going to allow to happen. Oopsies. Sometimes I do play on peaceful, though, if I'm like, you know, really don't want mob distractions. I know it's cheating, but I don't really care. Right, so luckily, actually I thought I'd have a bit more, actually. Oh well, only 25 pieces, might be enough for a bit, but yeah, it's probably not going to be enough for all of it there. Right, so let's just use a little bit of this sand. I'm not going to use all of it up in case I do need to use it for glass, though. I think soon I will need to go on a mission to get some more sand, actually, because a while ago I had like, you know, I think that thing was almost filled with sand, but yeah, it's not really anymore. So actually, just with that glass, what I am going to do, just to clear a bit of time, I'm just quickly going to walk around the block, actually. So yeah, just keep you amused for a while. Albeit I might have to loop around here, actually. Let's do another lap around, you know, the west wing. No reference to the show, obviously, there, though. So yeah, probably not going to be enough for all of it, but we might be able to at least get a good portion of the glass done. So yeah, I think let's just get what we've got now. So there we go, 32 pieces. That'll probably be enough in all honesty. See if we can dodge these mobs though, just because I don't want to be killed like by a creeper for quite late in the video. Right, so I think I'm probably going to have enough for most of the building now. So yeah, let's actually get going then. Obviously avoiding that zombie. And yeah, I can actually start seeing that thing now actually from here, like up here. Eventually it'll look even cooler though, because it's going to be a giant fish on top of it, which is sort of going to be like, I think sort of like the centerpiece of the pier actually. Right, so let's pull up over here then, just so you know we're going in the least mobbiest route. Get it, the least mobbiest route. I know, I do probably tell some pretty cheesy jokes in these videos. Right, so let's quickly go and finish this off. Also, we are going to need to build a door here actually, just for mobs start breaking in here. We're also going to need to light some of this up actually. But actually, what I might do here actually is I might actually replace this thing with a crafting table. Actually, now I think that might be a bit ridiculous though. So forget about what I said there. So we're going to need 2 doors actually. No, 3 actually, because there's basically 3 entrances and exits. Right, so let's quickly just deal with these as soon as possible. So good. Good, and 1 more. Good. So we're also going to need to fill in this glass actually, and then we're going to need to just fill in the rest of that sandstone. So place your bets now, by the way. Do you think I'm going to have enough sandstone? Please, even leave it in the comments, and even if that's after like you've already finished, even if you haven't finished writing, just say what your bets are going to be that I'm going to finish all of this off. And luckily, I think I've got enough actually. So yeah, I think what we can do now actually is let's actually just try and finish some of this off. But I don't think I'm going to have enough actually. Let's see how much we can do though. Ooh, not really enough actually. How many short is that? So that's 5 there and 7 here, so that's 12 pieces short. So we're going to need a total of 48 sandstone sand for this. Not sandstone, sorry. So yeah, that's one thing I'm probably going to need to search for by the end of this video. Well, maybe by the start of the next video even. Sorry about that. Me stumbling in my words there a bit. But yeah, sorry about that. But anyway, that just concludes this video, guys. So I really hope that you all enjoyed it. Please comment, like, and subscribe, and suggest names for my peer in the comments down below. And I will see you in episode number 86. Bye, guys.